Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to do a little get ready with me using some makeup that I recently purchased, as well as do a Q&A. I asked you guys a few times on my community tab if you had any questions or anything you wanted to know about me. So I'm finally answering those questions and getting a chance to share a little bit more about me today. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot on indie makeup. So if that's the kind of content you're into, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright, my love bugs, I've been procrastinating for some time now on filming this, and I don't know what it is. I mean, I asked you guys like 8 months ago if you had any questions for me, but I just got caught up with filming other content, doing a lot of reviews, and I've been traveling a lot. So I finally had some time today to sit down and answer you guys questions and put on some makeup. I did go ahead and already do my foundation because I didn't have any new foundations to test out. So I used the Zoeva Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation. It's been a favorite of mine, and I thought they were discontinuing this, but I saw that they restocked all the shades on Zoeva, so I'm very, very excited for that. And then I also use the Fenty Primer, the Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. I've used this many times on camera, and I went ahead and did my brows. Let's start off with doing some cream products. I have a contour here, cream blush, and cream highlighter to use. I'm gonna finally try out the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour stick, or wand, whatever, in light medium. Anyway, so the first question I have here is, what do you do for work? And if you had the opportunity, would you quit and do YouTube full-time? And I've answered the job question before in a previous Q&A, but I know that there's like new people here. So I actually work in corporate banking. So I'm kind of like in back office operations. I don't work like directly with customers. But in my department, we're in wealth management. We manage a bunch of properties for like big clients, like big trust accounts that own like commercial to like farms and all that, and anything related to the real estate and that asset, we are the ones that manage it. So there's different sections within my my like team and department. Now, I wasn't expecting to end up in financing. My actual degree, like what I went to school for, was in forensic science and criminal justice. So I wanted to be a forensic investigator for a while, even consider being a police officer, but I ended up changing my mind. Now, I did work a little bit in like criminal justice, but once I moved here to Texas, I totally switched fields. I just found the first job that would pick me up because I just wanted to get some work and income coming in. And I ended up like starting off in like a bank, and then I moved up, had a lot of opportunities, and went over to the corporate side, and I'm actually really loving it. I think it worked out in my favor. Anyways, I don't feel like this contour is showing up at all. I don't know if I just got the wrong shade or there's just not enough pigment. Like, I'm gonna layer one more time and see. I mean, I don't know about this, y'all. I just think it's overall a little too light, and I don't think there's enough pigment to this wand. But now let's get into some liquid blushes. I have these two right here from Juvia's Place. I have Peach Rose and Blush Lily. I wanted to use both of them, like kind of mix them, but I'll do one on each side just so we can see the color. I heard these are amazing. The next question is, if you had to choose between great hair or great makeup, what would it be? And the choice is obvious. I always go for great makeup over great hair. I feel like my hair always looks messed up. By the way, I'm going with Blush Lily on this side. I'm going in with like a few dots. I heard these are like super, super pigmented, and you don't need a lot. But that shade is over on the lighter side, but it is showing up on me. It's just like pinky lavender. Then I'm gonna go into Peach Rose on this side. Just curious in how they're gonna look in terms of like the shade. This one looks like it's gonna be more pigmented, so I'll do one dot. Yeah, I just need one dot. But I don't know how to do hair at all. I don't know what to do with my hair ever. I don't know how to style. I don't even know how to make my hair look good. I feel like I always look like a hot mess. My hair is always frizzy no matter what kind of products I use. I go in with deep conditioners. I use leave-in conditioners, hair oils, and I don't feel like my hair ever looks good. And I think it's the water here in Texas. we have really hard water, and I heard that can be like really damaging to your hair. So that's what I'm gonna blame it on. Not my hair skills, but the water here. But yeah, so makeup's the choice for me. I'm just mixing the products now. So going on to the next question we have here. And it is, well, this one has a lot of questions within one comment. It says, do you like to read? What kind of books? What kind of movies do you like? What is your favorite meal? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? And if you were stranded on an island and could take 5 makeup products, what would they be? Food and everything else is included. Wow, these are some good questions. So I love to read. I'm a big bookworm. I love books, paperbacks, as well as like audibles, like books you can just listen to. I have Audible's account and I have tons of books on there, and I've already listened to a bunch. The types of books that I love is I'm into like thriller, scary stories, horror stories. I just like them darker books, I guess. I like the spooky stuff. I might be a weirdo. And that's the same for movies. I love horror, paranormal, scary, thrillers, serial killers, mysteries, like all those kind of movies are my jam and what I will pick over everything else. As for what is your favorite meal, that would be breakfast. I am so into breakfast. I love brunch. I could eat breakfast food any time of the day. I could eat it for lunch, for dinner. I love eggs benedicts, eggs, bacon, pancakes, pastries. I mean, I don't eat pancakes as much as I would like to because I'm trying to be healthy, but I love all types of breakfast food. Like, that is the one thing I would choose over anything else. I could eat breakfast all day, every day, and be totally fine with that. And then if I was stranded on an island and I could only bring 5 makeup products, what would it be? And surprisingly, it's not going to be eyeshadow. Like, I feel like I would at least need a base and some cheek products. So I would for sure bring a tinted brow gel, because that's what I typically do during the week. I would bring a tinted moisturizer with SPF, because I'm on an island. I need my SPF. I would also need mascara. That's another thing that I have to have. Like, I'd rather just have mascara and no makeup than have makeup and no mascara. Mascara is life. A good glowy blush, because I love to have blushed up cheeks. I love blush. And I would say my 5th product would be powder, because I'm an oily skin girl, and if I'm going to be out on an island, I need things to help me not look shiny. So powder. So those are the 5 products, even though I would love to have some stunning sparkly eyeshadows. But at the end of the day, if you know I had those products, I think I would be fine. I would just be living my natural island life. So now let's go on to one more cream product. I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is in Champagne. Hopefully this shows up more than the contour did, even though I feel like my contour is looking a little janky. But my blush is looking heavenly, by the way. So pigmented, and there's like a dewiness to this. I mean, it's gonna go away once I powder, but it's very pretty. So let's see if this one will show up. I'm gonna go in right here. I'm just gonna dot it like on my face and then pat it out like this, because I feel like if I use a sponge, it's gonna take everything away. I mean, it's showing up, but I mean, it's not super glowy. I feel like it has more of like a glow from within kind of effect. It's kind of just like melting right into the skin, which, hey, if you like a more subtle highlighter that just looks a little bit more natural, then maybe you would love this, but I like to shine to the heavens, okay? I want people in space to see my cheeks. Oh, you know what? We forgot concealer. What the hell? Who am I? Okay, who am I? I'm gonna go into some concealer a little bit. This is the Fenty concealer. I haven't tried this. This is my first time going into it. This is the shade 230. It's the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I can't believe I skipped right over concealer. I'm gonna use a little bit of this because I need concealer. I wish I could have had a 6th product on the stranded island. I would definitely pick concealer. But I don't know how I miss this step. I really don't. So let me tap that all out. The concealer looks good. Definitely brighten under the eyes. It's definitely like medium coverage and definitely more like on the matte side, which is fine with me. So now that I have my concealer on, I'm going to go powder my face off camera. put some bronzer on because I don't have anything new in those categories, and then I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I did go ahead and use the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, and I went and used the bronzer from Glow Wish by Huda Beauty. This is the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder in Tan Light to just add some warmth and go over that non-existent contour from e.l.f. But I think we're good, right, for the base? No, we need some more highlighter. What am I talking about? I'm going to go into this Pixie and Hello Kitty Chrome Glow Palette in Charming Glow. I recently picked this up. It went on sale on Ulta. I've been wanting it forever, so I snatched it up once I saw it was on sale. I think I'm going to take these two right here, mix them up, and use them as blush toppers, and use this one right here, I think, as a highlighter. So the next question is, what is your favorite pastime other than makeup, and your absolute fave lip brand and product type? So my favorite pastime would be, like I said, I love to read. I just love a good book, and I also love to be in the outdoors. I love hiking, kayaking, just going for a walk through a park. I just love being out in nature. I love going to the beach. I just love being outside in the sun. I am a summer baby. Like, you will always catch me outside, hanging out in the sun, getting some rays. And I would say traveling. Can traveling be a pastime? Yeah, right? Traveling passes time, right? So traveling is a big other passion of mine outside of makeup. Like, I love seeing new places, going everywhere, but I talk to you guys about travels all the time. So I'm sure you guys already know I'm like a crazy lover of traveling, and I just want to see as much of the world I can see before my time is up. I'm going to go into some highlighter because we need glow. There it is. There's the glow. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Oh, yes. I feel like I'm coming back alive again. As for the other question, absolute fave lip brand and product type. Oh, this was so hard to answer because there's so many different lip products that I love. But I would have to say, if I was going to pick one, would be Lethal Cosmetics, because I love all of their lip formulas, from their lipsticks, their lip glosses, their lip creams, and their liquid lipsticks. They're all really good, and my favorite one is the lip creams for sure. If I was going to pick any kind of lip product type to go for, it would be a lip cream or a satin liquid lipstick. I think they're kind of in the same like boat, because they're both like semi-matte products that don't completely go transfer proof, but they're very long wearing on the lips. They fade gracefully and they're very comfortable. So they're definitely more like long wearing than a lip gloss, but they're not as drying and intense as like a liquid lipstick. I will always choose a lip cream and a satin over anything else when it comes to lip products. So let me circle back to the first comment I mentioned. I think I totally forgot to ask this part of the question, but the question was, if you had the opportunity, would you quit and do YouTube full time? And I don't think I would. I feel like YouTube is not a stable form of income because it's unpredictable. YouTube could change their rules anytime, change the algorithm, and then I also have to base my income on whether people like my videos and like my content, and I feel like I would always be running for, you know, the views and to like have people actually watch my content, and I feel like it's just too much pressure. I already feel pressure now just doing YouTube part-time, so I don't think I could do it full-time. I am going to go into the Adept Cosmetics Seahorse palette. I recently did a review video on this, and I wanted to use it again on camera because they're so pretty. I'll probably use them as toppers. And I want to use the Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls palette from Glamlight. I have not tried this yet, and I bought this a while ago, so I want to finally get some use out of these. So now let's get into the next few questions that I have left. So I have, what is your favorite hobby outside of makeup? And I basically already answered that with the pastime questions. That would be traveling, reading, going outdoors. Those are my favorite hobbies outside of makeup. So that's kind of a repeat question with favorite pastime, but I always love and appreciate when you guys leave any kind of question for me. Then the next question is, what's the first thing you do when you get home from work? And that kind of depends. It kind of depends on what I'm going to be doing after work. I do try to work out at least 3 times a week. So if it's a gym day, I will come home, put my stuff down, put things away, clean out my lunch bag, and then I'll put my gym clothes on, because usually by the time I get to work, I don't have that much time before I have to go and get ready for a class. Now, if I don't have anything to do after work, like I'm not gonna go work out, I'm going into the lighter teal shade, by the way, I will go right into putting my stuff down. I'll clean out my bag, get all that stuff situated, and then I'll go and take a shower. I don't feel like I can relax until I take a shower. Like I need to just wash off the day. So now I'm gonna go into these like pinky purple shades now, and just, I'm doing a two-tone look, something super simple. I just didn't want to do anything too crazy. So the next one is, what is your favorite makeup brand? And that was a very hard question for me to answer because I love so many different makeup brands, so many different indie brands for different reasons. But my two ultimate most favorite brands that I love overall, like pretty much most of the things that they do in their theming, is for sure Uden's Eye. They have a special place in my heart. I love like their packaging, their themes, their concepts, their color stories, their execution, their marketing. I feel like they're very innovative, and I think it's so cool that they focus on like Norse mythology, and you get to learn about the brand, and they just always have such beautiful themes. I love that they collaborate with amazing creators and all types of creators, from smaller ones to bigger ones. So I also love that about them. And then my other favorite brand is definitely Unearthly Cosmetics. They're another brand that they just have so many good products, so many like good themes and color stories. And I love a lot of their products. I love their satin liquid lipsticks. I love their matte liquid lipsticks. I love like the highlighters and blushes that I've tried. I think they collaborate with very cool creators, and I'm so excited for like the new palette and launch that they have with Heather Austin. I definitely did pick it up. I had to have it. I love Heather Austin. I love Unearthly, so I definitely wanted to support the brand and Heather. So now let's get into some shimmers. I think I want to go into this one right here, or do I want to go into this one? You know, I'm going to go into this one. And I'm just going to use my finger because I'm going to use that on the edge of where the darker shade is. I thought I only had one question left, but I actually have some more. I guess I didn't see that when I first looked at the screenshot. But the next question is, where are you going for your next trip? And that's an easy one. I can easily answer that one. I'm going to DC to visit friends and family. I used to live in DC for 10 years, so I'm going back. It's been a while since I've seen all my favorite people from there, so we are going to go there in June for I think 5 days. By the way, I'm going to go into this shimmer, and then I'll top some of the Adept Cosmetics shimmers over that. I did wet the brush to avoid some fallout, but I probably still will have fallout regardless. But we're going to be there for 5 days. I'm going to eat all the food I missed from there because DC is so diverse, multicultural. You can find all different food types there, and the food is so good. I think I want to now get into the Adept palette, and I want to top this Ponto shade over the inner portion. I want to make it a little bit more pink. And these shades are more translucent, more topper shades. So this is going to be great going over a more like pigmented base. And let's go into this last comment. I think I've already answered some of the questions that are in this comment because they asked other job instead of YouTube. So I've already answered that one. What is your favorite hobbies? I already answered that one. All-time favorite brand? Just answered that question. So the other ones that I have left is, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And favorite videos to film, favorite videos to watch. Ooh, good question. So my ultimate on my bucket list place that I want to go so bad is Greece. I've dreamed about going to that place. I cannot wait for the opportunity to arise. I think we might be going there next year because Casey's family is planning a trip. So we might be going with them, like going for the ride. Before I answer the last two questions, I'm going to go into Tyro, the marbled shade. It doesn't look really marbled anymore, but I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight to top off this look. I did wet the brush for good measure. So I knew that was going to be like a more pinky light shade. But my favorite types of videos to film is for sure, I love filming ranking videos. I find them so much fun. And I also love filming swatch parties. It's so fun to just sit here and swatch makeup, and then to be able to do it on camera and show you guys all like the beautiful shifts. I just love oohing and ahhing at beautiful shadows. So let's go into the very last question while I put on some eyeliner. I got this jumbo eye pencil from NYX. I always wanted this. Like, people love this white pencil, so I'm going to use that to brighten my waterline. I heard this one was really good. It's like an old school OG loved product. But the last one was favorite video type that you like to watch, and I am a sucker for a good old haul, y'all. Like, if there's a haul, I'm clicking on it. Whether it's a clothing haul, whether it's a perfume haul, makeup haul. I just find it so intriguing to see what people pick up, hear their thought process and why they picked it up. And I love them. Now let's get into some lip products. I'm going to try this e.l.f. Old Face lipstick. I think that's what it's called. These are like the more pricier lipsticks from e.l.f. I think they're satins. I'm not sure. I have the shade called Drive, which is like a cool tone brown. Figured it'd look really good with this eye makeup look. So let's try it out. I'm not even going to use lip liner because I'm just too lazy. Oh, that's such a beautiful color. This feels like a high-end lip product. And even the component, it's a little bit more weighted. It feels a little bit more luxe. So I get the higher price tag. I'd rather have higher quality, pay a little bit more than to have cheaper, like lower quality packaging just to pay less. I think overall the experience is really nice with this lipstick. And this jumbo liner is perfect. I've been wanting a really good white eye pencil, and I don't know why it took me so long to pick this up, but look how pigmented it is, and it's creamy. So I do want to top this lipstick with this NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. Like, what a weird name. This is in Scrolling. I see a lot of people love this lip oil, and I just want to have more of a juicy effect on the lips. I mean, it looks like it's going to be on the sheer side. Let me swatch it to see how pigmented it is. Oh yeah, it definitely has like a little bit of a pigment to it. And there's a scent to it too, but it smells good. So I'm just going to put that on top. I figured it would mesh well since this is kind of like a brownie tinted lip oil. So, oh yeah. Yeah, they were meant to be. I like that. That was a really good choice to top that on the lipstick. It feels good. I can't wait to try this on its own. All right, y'all. I went and put eyeliner on, and I realized there was one more product that I wanted to test out. So I have the Bad Girl Bang mascara. I got like a little mini here and like a, I guess, gift for purchase. I think I got this from Ulta, so I'm gonna test that out on camera because this is the final step to my makeup look. I'm not doing anything else. So let's see. I heard a lot of people like this mascara, and the wand seems like really bendy, and it almost reminds me of the wand from like the Thrive Cosmetics one that I love so much. So yeah, let's do that. This looks really good. I can see why people really like this. It gave me a good amount of length and drama. The wand is very flexible and easy to just brush through my lashes, and I think it looks really good. And just wetter formulas tend to just get better over time. Like the longer you have it and the longer it's open, it gets even better and better. And that's why I love more of a wet mascara. So that is it for this video. I love how my look turned out. I loved all the products so far except for the e.l.f. contour and the e.l.f. highlighter. I just don't think they're doing much for me, but I did like the e.l.f. lipstick, the blushes from Juvia's Place, the palette from Pixie, this pencil. It's like gonna be my perfect white liner pencil. I've been needing this all my life. I like the Fenty concealer. It's a matte, good medium coverage. I like the mascara, but this is my kind of mascara. Totally the types of mascaras I like to use. Of course, I also love the Adept palette and the Glamlite palette. I mean, I love both of these brands, so I knew I was going to enjoy those eyeshadow palettes. Also, I want to say thank you so much to all of you who asked me questions. I really appreciate you guys taking time to, want to get to know me and know about my interests and likes. I really appreciate it. It just made me feel so good. I just feel like I have an amazing group of friends here, an amazing community. You guys are so sweet, so kind, so supportive. You guys always give me great feedback. I just Love you guys so much. But you guys will have to now let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the makeup? What do you think of the products I tried? What do you think of my answers to all of these questions? Also, if you're new here and you enjoy this video and you want to see more from me and indie content and colorful makeup looks, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all the products that I tried out linked for you and all the other makeup that I use. I will have other videos of mine that you might be interested in watching, like reviews and just other content in case you want to see more from me. I will also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I do post different content there as well. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for being here, taking the time to watch this video, some time out of your day to hang out with me for a bit. I really appreciate it, and I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.